Happy Thursday. This is Dow Welsh welcoming you to Make Your Own Headlines, sponsored by the office of Dr. Leo Marvin and the letter Y. So have you ever been on a progressive dinner? Traditionally, a progressive dinner is when you go to different people's houses for a different course of a meal. Like one house would be the salad, the next house would be soup, the next house would be bread, the next house would be a side, the next house would be the meat, the next house would be the dessert, the next house would be the Tums and the Pepto. Now, I like a good progressive dinner, but I do my progressions with restaurants. One year on Halloween, our family went on a progressive dinner for dinner. And one of our stops was at the hibachi place, and for the first time, my oldest son and I tried some sushi, because that's how we roll. Sushi ain't cheap, though. Not even the kind you get at the gas station. In fact, to save a little, sometimes I make my sushi with seaweed, rice, and Pepperidge Farm goldfish. Hey, it's the snack that smiles back. The Apostle Paul was writing some folks in Rome, and he put together a pretty cool progression that goes like this. We can rejoice even in our sufferings because we know that suffering brings about perseverance, and perseverance, proven character, and proven character, hope, and hope does not disappoint or put us to shame because the love of God has been poured out within our hearts. Listen, there will probably be something that happens today that will disappoint you or discourage you or at the very least distract you. How will you respond? If you're a Christian, you basically have two options. You can remember the love of God that's been poured out in your heart, or you can ignore the love of God that's been poured out in your heart. If you ignore God's love, then your attitude can't help but be bogged down with discouragement. But if you remember God's love, then your heart and mind and soul have a chance to breathe. Your discouragement might not magically disappear, but it doesn't have to own you today. You can take the love of God and have a little mental progressive dinner and move from suffering to perseverance to character to hope. And hope in God cannot and will not disappoint because He rules the world with truth and grace. Make that one of your headlines today.